This is the final Sherman story, the last one Gwen ever told me, and it's a story that drove them out of Skinwalker Ranch forever. And I've heard a lot of stories from that place, things that make you kind of question what is real. But this one cut through everything. It was personal, it was terrifying, it changed their lives forever. It all started after a long, grueling day on the ranch. Terry and Gwen had been rounding up cattle, wrestling with the gates, the smell of hay, dust thick in the air. Exhausted, they went through their nightly rituals. Every door locked, every deadbolt clicked into place, the windows sealed shut. It wasn't paranoia, it was survival. The Shermans had learned the hard way that nothing out there respected boundaries. No fence, no lock, no gate could keep it out. They put their kids to bed, and the house felt alive that night. Creaking, settling, whispering. Gwen took a hot shower, trying to wash away the dread that clung to the place. And then she collapsed into bed, hoping that sleep would bring relief. Hours later, she awoke to screams, not just any screams, her own screams, echoing throughout the house. She froze.
Oh my God, Terry, what the hell was that?
And then she saw it, the bed sheets soaked in blood, crimson red blood. A metallic sulfur smell hung in the air, thick enough to make you gag. Terry and Gwen checked each other out. That's when they saw it. Wounds, identical wounds, precise, quarter-inch deep scoop marks, cleanly carved into their right thumbs. No pain, no memory of the injury. The doors were locked, the windows were shut. No one was there. Nothing had entered. Every member of the family was marked. Gwen screamed again. There it was, a tall, dark shadow slithering out from a corner of the room, disappearing down the hallway. And just like that, whatever had done this, it reminded them nothing that they did in the house would keep them safe. Nothing. In Gwen's exact words to me, she said,
"We are nothing more than bugs in a jar."
We are nothing more than bugs in a jar to these beings. They packed that night. They bandaged their fingers, threw away the bloody bed sheets, and left. Never to return again. Not tomorrow, not next week, not ever. Now here's the kicker. The Skinwalker Ranch TV producer, they found out I knew about Gwen. They found out I was talking to her, and they asked me to relay a message to her. They said they'd give her $20,000 to come on the show just to tell her story just one time. And Gwen, in her own words, she said, no amount of money will ever drag us back to that property. No amount of money. Well, I'll admit it. Like, if it were me, maybe if I had taken that $20,000, I would have. Would you? But that's the Sherman story, the story that ended their chapter at Skinwalker Ranch. The story that proves that some things aren't meant to be seen, that some things aren't meant to be tested, and that some things you just run from.